Hello everyone, and today we'll talk about how we can verify all the participants of the real estate market. This is one of the most important part before you take any decision and any step in the real estate market. It doesn't matter are you a landlord or the tenant. So today we'll go through how to verify every single entity of the real estate market. We'll start from the tenants, we'll go to the landlords, developers, brokers, property management companies, owners associations, and the projects, and so on. So in this video, I'm gonna use my laptop, and I'm gonna use, for certain cases, a phone. So now I will go to my laptop and we're gonna do this together right now. Hello everyone, and let's now try to find the real estate broker that we're dealing with. So first of all, we would need to go to the web browser and we will type the address www.dubailand.gov.ae. We're going to the main Dubai Land Department's web page because, as we say, that all of the brokers are registered there. So right here at the top, we can change and switch the language to any language you want. In my case, I'll select English. Okay, so the website reloaded with the English. So whenever you will go to most used services, here, when we will scroll it to the right, we will find a section which called Search for Approved Brokers. We'll just make a single click on this, and this will take us to the page where all the registered brokers are presented. So here are all the thousands and thousands of registered brokers. Whenever you will go to any of the real estate companies, you can, by clicking this button, you can go to the page of this real estate button, which is registered in Dubai Land Department, and it will show you, for example, the office registration number, the name of the company, the classification, the landline number of the office, when it's issued and when it's to be expiring, and the registered brokers in these companies. So whenever you're dealing with a real estate company, you can make sure that this broker, he is really registered, and first of all, he is licensed in Dubai Land Department, and then that his company is a legitimate company which operates in the real estate market. So this is how you can make sure and verify your broker. To say more, you can search a real estate company, first of all, by the number. Office number is not a phone number. This means RERA registration number. So probably if you are just a client dealing with the brokers, for you it will be impossible to know this number. It's a kind of trade license number, but for the RERA certificate. So it's not a trade license number, it's something similar to the trade license number. So you can search by the number. You can get this number by simply asking broker to share his company's RERA certificate. You can search a real estate company by its name. You select the office name, and then you type the name of the real estate company you're dealing with. You can search the broker by the broker registration number, BRN, it's a broker registration number. Let's say every broker must be registered in Dubai Land Department. This is the actually law, and it is a must. And every broker is having unique broker registration number. So whenever you go for a viewing, you can ask broker, can you please show me your broker card so I can believe that you're a legitimate broker. So he will show you his broker card, and right in the middle of the broker card, you can see the broker registration number. So by simply typing this broker registration number, you can make sure that this broker is actually a legal broker. So then you can search for a broker by simply typing his full name as per his RERA card or Emirates ID card. So because sometimes it happened in passport, there is a one name which can be consisting of a couple of names of the father and forefather. And then in Emirates ID, it will be just first name and last name without middle names. So as per Emirates ID, if you will type here, it will show you the broker. So this is one of the main ways of verifying the broker, using your PC. And let's now check how we can do that using the phone or any other devices. So we are now moving to the to our phones in order to verify the brokers. In my case, where I'm going to do it on iOS because I've got an iPhone. First of all, if you want to verify the broker using your phone, you need to have the application which is called Dubai Brokers. For iOS, which means iPad or iPhone or any other devices developed by Apple company, you can download from the App Store. Or in case of with the Samsung device, you're gonna download this from the Play Store. I think this is how it's called. Okay, so firstly we will launch this application. Once we launch this application, it's gonna load all these brokers. This application is having all the brokers. What you can do, you can simply press this search button and you can search for the broker by simply typing the full name of the broker or entering his BRN, broker registration number, as we say that every broker should have his own BRN. And there is one more option, which is a QR scan code, which can help you to search for the broker by scanning the QR code. And one more thing is we have here a button, which is a menu button. Here, whenever we'll click a real estate office, it will show us all the real estate companies which are registered in Dubai Land Department. And any real estate company you're dealing with must be registered in Dubai Land Department. So this is how we can simply verify any broker you are dealing with. And the advice number one is always ask for the broker card whenever you are dealing with a broker. So this is the way how we can verify the brokers. So now let's learn how to find a developer. So we will use now another method rather than going directly to the Dubai Land Department's website. We can simply go to google.com and we will write Dubai Land and we'll write developer. So we'll just simply search for them, and here in my case it's giving the list of developers. This is the top search result, and here even the link you can read approved developers. You can simply go to this link, and here Dubai Land Department's website will allow you now to search different developers. So here we see, for example, Miras Estates LLC. We can search developer by its name or the registration ID of the developer. Okay, so this is how we can verify that the certain developer is a legitimate developer. For example, here, well, let's say I will click this button in order to open the registration page of the developer. And here it will take me to the page where, for example, Falcon City of Wonders, this is the developer who developed a Falcon City. Here we can find out the phone number and the fax number and some emails and the official website of this developer. Okay, so if I will click here, the project, it's gonna take us to the list of the projects which particularly this company is working on. So here we have a Western Residence North, South, and North 25 Villas and Grand Pyramid. And here is trust account number, and that is the bank. So this means all the purchase and the payments going to go to this account, which is this the account number, and this is the Emirates Islamic Bank, the bank which is responsible for keeping and managing this account. So this is, guys, how we can verify a certain developer before making any investment, especially for those who are quite new in Dubai and don't know all of these details. This is how we can verify the developer. Hello guys, so we will now verify that the current landlord, he's a legitimate landlord of the property, and we will make sure that this title deed which you have got provided with is not a fake. So first of all, we'll go to official webpage of Dubai Land Department, which is dubailand.gov.ae. Then we will go to the customers type, and for example, select investor. Okay, very good. We'll scroll down here and we'll go to ownership certificate validation. We'll click on this service. Very good. We'll scroll down and we'll click the button apply for service. Very good. So here we have a two options: search the property and make sure that this owner, he's a real owner of this property. We have two options: search by Makani number and search by title deed number. Makani number is the excellent option for villas. If you're willing to rent a certain villa, every villa is having a Makani number. So we can select this option, search by Makani number, and we will simply write here Makani number and we will validate, and it will give us the confirmation if that is real. So let's say if there is a title deed, let's say you want to rent anything in the freehold, let's say some flat in Palm Jumeirah. So and let's say you have a kind of title deed from the landlord, you also search by title deed number. Here you will write the owner name in the exact same way as it's mentioned in the title deed. Then you will select the year of the title deed. It's shown right here. And then you will select the type of the property, for example, let's say unit. After this, we will type here a certificate number. After that, we will put here the exact area in square meters as shown in the title deed. And after that, we're gonna validate this document. So this is how we can make sure that this title deed is a real title deed. And to remind you, whenever you are renting any property, always make sure that your checks are written against the official number which is stated in the title deed. Hello guys, let's say you are dealing with the power of attorney of certain side. Okay, in order to verify this, because there are many scams happening with the power of attorney, we need to go to Dubai Courts or dc.gov.ae, or the old website is dubaicourts.gov.ae. Then it will take you to this website. Then we are clicking this button, which is a public service, and then we have here inquiries. So and then we have the option inquiry about a document. So we click this button, inquiry about a document, and here we can select a type of the document: authentication register or register of the economic department. So if we want to verify the power of attorney, every power of attorney is registered in Dubai courts with the government. So here we need to select the date of the power of attorney, the period of the power of attorney for the properties. It's only 2 years, guys. If the power of attorney is older than 2 years, you must be sure that it is invalid. Okay, we will select, let's say, a certain date of the power of attorney, and then we will write here a serial number. Serial number is the Arabic numbers in most of the cases at the end of the power of attorney. And here we will write a certain serial number of the power of attorney, and we will click the button search. Okay, so in my case, let me do something. Okay, I'll select real power of attorney. Then we have, for example, 223, oops, 431 5. Okay, here we go. So this shows us the power of attorney. It's of 8 pages, and it gives us some general information about this power of attorney, that it is valid and how many pages there. So that is it. This is how we can verify the power of attorney, guys. If you need more information, I advise you directly to approach Dubai courts and call them without being shy. Hello guys, so we will now verify the indexes. So there are the two main indexes which are really helpful, especially for the landlords and sometimes the tenants. Okay, so I will start from the service charge index. We know that in Dubai all the landlords of jointly owned property, they must pay a certain service charge to the owners association. So this owners association can take care of the building. Okay, in order to find out what is a certain index for the certain area or property, we can check the service charge index. And as per law, no owners association is allowed to place higher service charge than on the index. So we're going to the official website, which is Dubai Land Department, dubailand.gov.ae, and we're going to the customer type. Here we will select owner. Okay, so right here we have a service which called service charge index. We're scrolling down, we're clicking the button, apply for the service. Okay, here we go. So we can search by the by community or property. Let it be a community. Here we can select any community which we want. Let's say Al Barari, and here the project Al Barari. It's villa, and the year it's 2018. And I will click search for the service charges, and here it's giving me the entire breakdown. So this is something which really can be helpful, guys. This is how we can verify the service charge for any properties. Okay, so this is the service charge index. So moreover, we said we can verify the rental index. So for that one, we are going also to the Dubai Land Department website. Then we're going to the customer types. We selecting owner. And here we have the option rental increase calculator. We're scrolling down and we're clicking the button apply for service. And here we can select the type of the property right at the top, the tenancy contract expiry date. We will select the main area, for example, a freehold. We'll select the property type apartment, and where is it located, let's say in the downtown. And let's say it's a 4-bedroom apartment, and current annual rent, let's say it's 200,000 as an example, and we'll click calculate rental increase. So here it's gonna give us the information about the rent. If for those who are not aware how the prices can be increased, I recommend my previous video about the rental price increase, which will be very helpful for you to watch, so you can know how, if you're the landlord, you can know how much you can increase, or if you're the tenant, you can also know how much the landlord cannot increase in all the cases. So this is how we can verify the rental index, the rental price, using the RERA index rental calculator. Hello guys, let's say you are willing to buy some secondary property and you came to know that the certain owners association company is managing this property in this building and you want to verify the owners association. So for that I will keep using the search engine. In my case it's a google.com. I'll write Dubai land and I'll write simply owners association and I'll simply search for it. The first link which the search engine gives me, it's Dubai Land Department, and here we see it's officially Owners Association. I'll just simply go to that one, and here I can find all the Owners Association companies like Luxury Owners Association Management or Imar Community Management, and by clicking on this, it won't take me. It will just give me the official confirmation that this company is registered. This registered. So whenever you're dealing with an owners association company, it's highly recommended that you will just verify this owners association company is real and registered. Okay guys, now let's verify a property management company. Okay, so very simple way to do it, rather than going directly to the official web page of the Dubai Land Department, then trying to find it, we will go just simply to google.com and we will write Dubai Land and then property management companies, and we'll search for it. And here we see the link is dubailanddepartment.government.ie and then property management. I'm going to go to this official website of Dubai Land Department, and Dubai Land Department will present me the list of all real estate companies. Let's say you want to rent some property and this property is managed by a certain real estate company. Before starting issuing the checks under this real estate company name, you can just simply verify and make sure that this real estate company is really exists. So this is what I would like to offer you as a solution of checking a certain real estate company. So you can find any of these management companies, then go to the personal page, and then it will show you all the properties which this company is currently managing. So this is one of the solutions, guys. Another solution will be that some property management companies are doing Ijari directly, so they have this access to system. So Ijari, for those who don't know that, it is official registration of your tenancy contract. Till you will register your tenancy contract in the system, your tenancy contract won't be regulated by the Dubai Land Department. So Ijari, it's a government registration. So we can, in order to verify that is this company is eligible or is authorized to issue Ijari, we'll just simply go to the website, which is ijari.gov.ae. Here we go. And on the main page, on the home page of Ijari website, here we see the button download management companies list. So here we are having all the real estate companies which are allowed to access the Ijari system. So whenever you're dealing with a certain company, you can press just search and you can search for any real estate company you're dealing with and make sure that this company is really registered with Ijari. So this is another solution of finding the property management company. Okay guys, I'd like to talk about how we can track a certain off-plan project, or not only off-plan, any project, any property project in Dubai. So we're going to Dubai Land Department's website, which is dubailand.gov.ae. We're selecting the customer type and we are going to the section which called investor. Here we go. So the first option which we can use is a project status tracking service. we are scrolling down and clicking this button, apply for service. Okay, so here we can search for any project using the project number. This number can be given by developer if you are dealing directly with developer, or the land number if you know the land number, but I doubt that any regular inquirer or any person who is inquiring about the certain off plan, he can get immediately the land number. So the most easiest way to do that is to select the project name or contract. And here we can search for any of the project. In my case, I'll just simply type any the random name. And the search engine is returning all of these results having this name. So here we can see the status, is it finished or is it active, where is it located, so and so. So we're here we're having two options. First of all, to see the details of the certain project and to see the report by clicking this button. Okay, let me first see the details. Here is the land number, the project number, the name of the project, the location, the percentage, it means it's completed entirely, the developer name as it is registered, master developer name, and then the trust account number. This is escrow, the name, the finance service provider for this, or the bank which is managing. The status is finished, and here is some just short details. And then we can also check the report. I'm clicking this button, report, and it will download for me the report conducted by the Wildland Department along with the photos. So this is what we can do, guys. This is how we can track any off-plan project. And I definitely advise every single investor, before investing anything, make sure that you have done your homework and you verified everything. Hello guys, in order for us to verify that this particular potential tenant is having no legal cases against him, enforcement cases where he failed, for example, to pay the rent or he was evicted, so any enforcement case we can verify now. So for that purpose you need the application which called RDC, Rental Dispute Settlement Center, which you can download from the App Store for iOS or from the Play Market or Play Store for the Android. Then we are going to this application. In my case, I'll switch the language to the English language, and then we are pressing this button, Rental Good Conduct Certificate, and then we have an inquiry on a tenant. Here we select that this is a person or company. Here we write the tenant's ID number, a certain ID number of the Emirates ID. This number you can find out on the front side of the Emirates ID. It's right in the middle. Then you will write the full name of the tenant as per the Emirates ID. Then you will write your phone number and then your email address, and then you will click submit, and it will show you that there are no enforcement cases found. So when you click download, it will show you the certificate which you can use. And on your register email, this certificate will be sent also. So this is a very good function which allows the landlords to check, is this particular guy or girl or tenant is having any bad stories, bad leasing stories or not. Okay, so I advise landlords also always to do this checkup.